Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the clip of the Gunshine State. One of them boys still blowing in that way. Big plate, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get cake and stop hating, it's the motto of the state. A lot of fakes, but it's still real around here. That foreign talk, that can get.
We back, Caneville, Footballville, Crib Talk. I'm D. Got the mass tweeter right here. The mass tweeter. Make sure y'all like, share, and send for us, man. And yesterday, big win for the Canes. Well, I don't know if it's a big win, but it's something they needed, though. It's something they needed with the way the schedule started, with the strength of schedule. I think the Canes' strength of schedule was top 10 maybe in college football or something like that, with the teams they chose to play coming out the gate. I think they needed that. We got to see both young quarterbacks go back and forth. I mean, we got to see everybody. We got to see the whole roster yesterday.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, we got to see everybody yesterday. We got to see the walk-ons. We got to see the lady who check us in when we go. She put a helmet on. She went out there who check us in with the COVID check. She went out there, man, got a couple snaps. Pope was out there, cornerback.
Pope, and he was on the money. He was running step for step every play.
They say our fastest cornerback. You out there.
Yeah, Pope was fast already. So, but yeah, he didn't look bad. Like he didn't look like. Well, like I said, Pope did play corner before, but he didn't look like a first-time corner.
Every time I say that, Bang say, they ran Bethel away. Bethel was there. They ran him away. They never talk about Nigel Bethel. What else going on? No King. We're hearing rumors about King being out 3 weeks. 4 weeks. The rumor keep popping up. We'll see as we go forward. I think we're cool with the quarterback thing. I just hate that for King. Not sure what his future is.
He has basically say like he's out. He ain't say like no time frame. He just like he's out for a few. That was it. And that was it. So there's no time frame.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we know what that might mean then. But I think we're good at quarterback. Like I said, I just hate that for King. But even though he's probably one of the richest college football players ever. In college football history, he got lucky. So he unlucky that he keep getting injured, but very lucky that the bag came. Very lucky that the bag came when it came for King, and he kind of cashed in. He left a couple deals on the table too, bro. I know one at least that he left on the table, big time deal. So I know he good in the money front, but money not everything. You know what I'm saying? Money not everything. It brings freedom, you know what I'm saying? But your happiness is found in the things you love doing, and we know the kid probably love playing football. What else? What you got out of yesterday, bro?
I mean, like you say, man, I think this game was needed, man, because we started out with the powerhouse Bama. That could kill your whole morale of the whole season right there, just off that game alone. So they played Central Connecticut, granted, but like the execution was a lot better. The younger guys got in to show what they needed to do, and even I think when was it Brashard Smith or George scored, you see the older guys come and they congratulate him. Yeah. So it's not like the rumors everybody saying, oh, the locker room is so separated. It's not like that.
I don't think it's separated at all.
You know, like the players are happy for each other, man, and that's a game they needed, especially when we have a big game on Thursday. So we seen some things out of the quarterbacks that we didn't see the last 2 years.
Like what?
More vertical passes down the field.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like stand in the pocket. Yeah, we gonna need the O-line because the O-line still ain't looking too.
How many sacks we gave up?
3.
3 sacks versus Central Connecticut, Wofford State. So the vertical passing and stuff. You think versus Michigan State, we see the same thing with those quarterbacks in? Did the offense look different? Period. Was it different formations? What you saw that was different?
It was some plays, some formations that they didn't run. the pistol with the quarterback being and the running back being behind him.
Right.
Even like the motion with Brashard Smith, and they did it with Harley too. We didn't, I didn't see the tight ends in much.
No. Khalil caught a pass.
But they not in like tight end sets. They not in like 12 packages.
Right.
They like in 11 personnel, stuff like that.
Yeah. So, is it the same offense the King run? Like certain things they did yesterday, they don't do with King. Maybe because his height. Maybe because him having to see over the line. But we were talking and y'all was saying that looked more like Lashley's offense that he ran at SMU. Brashard Smith is ready to play.
Been ready to play once he got there, man. He's a kid that's just going to be college ready because he's always been good from little league to high school, man.
Yeah. What position does he play?
That's the problem. That's the problem right there. You trying to see if he's going to be a running back to slide.
Because that formation is the same formation we tweet about, the same play we saw them run in practice that day. First down, touchdown. I don't know if they was trying to say that for ACC play. I don't know.
I mean, that's not a play that just spectacular, but it's you getting your playmaker the ball and letting them make a play.
Right. So maybe that's just maybe it's just simple as that's what we see him go in and practice, and that's what he know how to do. A couple of formations, couple of plays, and
you can't teach speed. It ain't nothing you can do to teach speed. Like if you fast, you fast. So if he could get the ball and he's a playmaker, give him the ball.
Yeah. The ACC, dog. I see people Clemson goes down, and everybody say the ACC is wide open, right? Let me play devil advocate. If the ACC is wide open, okay. What NC State did to Clemson? They was at where they was at Clemson, NC State.
It was at NC State.
What NC State did to Clemson stood up in a big game. We have yet to do. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. We haven't done it in a long time. So if we're saying that the ACC is wide open now, what NC State did to Clemson, we have to do that once or twice to somebody for us to say that we have a chance to win a game when the ACC, the Coastal's on the line, the night, it's us versus them, the winner moves on. We don't stand up in those games.
But it's wide open because now on the Coastal side of it, the team that was predicted to win it got 2 ACC losses already. North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. How many ACC teams they played?
They played 2, I think.
They 0-2?
Yeah.
I wonder what's going on there.
They lost a lot of talent.
Huh?
They lost a lot of talent last year.
But we just ain't had a chance to play no ACC teams yet.
Nah, it start on Thursday.
So it goes down Thursday, and we jump in the mix. We jump in the mix, and it goes down Thursday. We jump in the mix.
The two best ACC teams right now is Pittsburgh and Wake Forest. The only 2 undefeated teams in the ACC.
Wake Forest looks scary.
Yeah, Wake Forest look like.
The sad we gotta say that, but so we got Virginia with Thursday, right?
The game Thursday, like that's you can basically tell how the rest of the season gonna go on Thursday.
Will Miami be favored in that game?
I think most likely they are gonna be favored. Cause Virginia got beat up on Friday by
Wake Forest.
Wake Forest.
Yeah. Best red velvet cheesecake I ever taste. SingySweets.com. Go find out for yourself, bro. That's the first ACC game, and we're guessing that it's TBD.
Yeah, TBD gonna start. He's gonna be starting quarter the rest of the season unless he's a starting quarterback. I don't see anything not saying he's the starting quarterback. So.
And we going Cam, Cody Brown.
Well, Knighton will be back this week.
Knighton will come back. But you think they're just gonna throw him out there?
They better.
Has he been practicing? Can they just throw him out? Maybe they ain't been practicing. Huh?
I don't know if they'll just throw him out there because he hasn't practiced, but we ain't got no other choice.
Yeah.
Cam fast, but boy, Knighton is special fast.
It's Sunday morning, and I just like to say, by the grace of God, we still got Knighton on the team. By the grace of God, we still got Knighton on the team. We still got Knighton on the team. 4 games, his boy come back. By the grace of God, he's still here. Whatever Knighton did, it was almost equivalent to what Avante did. Because they almost got the same amount of games. You know what I'm saying? So by the grace of God, he's still here. And he'll be back. I forgot Knighton to be back. But do they just throw him out there like that? Like he practiced this week and he get in the game?
I mean, he's been in college already, so I don't know. Shit, the game's on Thursday, so they might not because it's Thursday. And I know they ain't practicing today, so.
Because I don't know if he's been at practice, but the running back is so far over there, you can't tell.
Nah, I haven't seen him at practice.
No.
I think besides the first week he was pre-practicing, then that was it.
Man, they might not throw him out there. I don't know. I don't know. We sure need him to back up Cam.
We do need him to back up Cam, but then I think what they was going to use with Knighton is what you could do with Brashard Smith. When you got a player you could motion out the backfield and throw little passes out to the running backs and stuff. That's what they could do with Brashard Smith.
So you think they ready? It's a go with Brashard Smith?
It better be after yesterday.
Oh no, man. Thad, listen, I said before that Thad, I've said it on here, we've had talks outside of here, that Thad will get in the game and make plays. He's just the type of kid that wants to play in the game, make plays in the game. And sometimes that don't work with at the college level when it comes to off the field stuff, learning the playbook, picking up pass blocking, working hard. Like, coaches want to see all of that before they put you on the field. You can get kind of in the doghouse. That's how Cody Brown comes and moves up in the depth chart. After Thad was already here, I tweeted out Cody Brown moved up in the depth chart, and everybody said, in front of who? You remember? Everybody was like, in front of who? And I was like, well, it's only one who's going to jump in front of, you know what I'm saying? But it looks like that Thad's a better runner.
Thad is a ball player, man. Covering Thad for years, I don't think we ever seen Thad go down backwards. He's always moving forward, so he's that type of runner. Like, just give him the ball, he's going to get something for us.
Right. No, I like the way he slashes, he get behind his passes.
And you know, everybody like, oh man, Thad too slow, and you see. He's quick when he get the ball in the backfield.
Yeah, Adrian James never looked fast to me.
Never looked fast.
He never looked. There's a couple running backs we've had in the past that didn't look fast. But when
they get the ball, they got good footwork where they not finna get tackled in the backfield.
Because I think it's I don't think you have to be fast. I think it's an art. I think everybody doesn't have to be fast. What does Le'Veon Bell do? He like patience or something. So I don't think I don't think you have to be fast. I think it's vision, and it's like an art. It's your art, whatever it is. But you saw him run yesterday. Then they put the other guy back in, and then I mean it's the difference. It's definitely a difference.
I mean, by having a quarterback on the field that could throw the ball vertically down the field, now your defense can't be so tight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta have a double safety back there. That's an extra place, an extra spot where the running back, could get off.
Yeah.
Because if the safety in the box or coming up tight, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, they might make that tackle in the backfield. But that's why I say once you got Tyler and Jake on the field, you're going to see a lot of more vertical passes, post route, stuff like that, because they can see the entire field.
Who played better yesterday than you?
I mean, TVD missed one pass, and that was the one. Was it the one with Pope? I mean,
Wiggins dropped?
The touchdown pass that Wiggins dropped, the one pass of the game.
You blame my dog, Pope. My dog on the defensive side now, dog. Y'all still trying to get my dog.
My bad, Pope. You my homie. That's the little homie, man. But
TVD only missed one pass?
One pass.
Oh. Yeah. 2 things for sure, man. Rommello Brinson needs to get more targets. Yeah. And Troutman wants to hit people. Troutman late hits, and Troutman want to hit people. Like he out there, you gonna feel his presence. You know what I'm saying?
Trotman kind of remind me of
Rohan
Marley. He probably gonna be the littlest guy, but he gonna hit you.
You gonna feel his presence, dog.
He gonna hit you, man.
That man was out there hitting the quarterback late, hitting people out of the bounds. The physicality I think we kind of miss sometimes with
At linebacker.
Yeah.
He's like linebacker, a position where you can't really be too nice. You know what I'm saying? Be nice off the field. On the field, you gotta be nasty. What the dude say? Nasty SOB. Like.
We tweeted out earlier this week. Sam Brooks was back at practice. He was out there a lot of plays. How Sam Brooks?
He said he tweeted himself talking about he looked rusty, and I was like, man, I don't look like you rusty well. Like you look like you was ready.
I think he played decent, didn't he? He had a tackle for loss.
With Sam out there, you can see the difference in speed. Sam is just naturally fast.
Right.
So he's moving a lot better already.
Uh-huh.
Because he's just naturally fast.
And he's around the ball a lot. Yeah. So what you think? What's gonna happen in the linebacker room?
Man, I mean, as of now, man, Sam finna take whoever's starting at the mic.
You think so?
It might be done for you.
You think so?
Man, Sam, I mean, it's Central Connecticut, so you can't put much on it, but I mean, you know, the eye test is there. Sam just looks better.
I mean, they all out there. They all out there together. So either you're making plays or you're not. That's how I look at it. Yeah. I never evaluated people like it's who they play against because to me, man, it's either you making plays, either you executing or you're not. Like 69 points, 49 in the first half or whatever. It's a lot of points in the college football game. I don't care if you're playing against House of the Blind, Children of the Poor. We've seen games we're supposed to blow teams out and not execute. Bethune-Cookman fights with Bethune. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to the fourth quarter, you pull off, man.
Right. So execution, I'm never gonna take that for granted. They seemed to execute yesterday. They seemed to be in higher spirits. I don't know why they had to ratchet it up in practice. It should have been ratcheted it up in practice or whatever. But Thursday, the test come.
Yeah, the test come, man. But just going back to the game, man. Big game. James Williams got his first INT yesterday.
I know.
And remember everybody talk about scratch the turnover chain. You don't think that man been waiting to do that?
You can't scratch it, man.
Man, I love it still. I don't care, man. It's part of tradition right now.
Yeah, you can't. At that point, that's when you pull your team together and you just be like, man, don't listen to the people outside of here. We're gonna listen to his and here, and you gotta pull that card. You know what I'm saying? James Williams. I wrote something on Instagram yesterday about James. He about making it, man, from where he came from. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know the story about his dad killing his mom in front of him. But that's just part of the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Hopping from house to house, not knowing the people trying to take advantage of you. And for him to make it to that stage, it's weird with me because a lot of times when I see kids go to college, it's like I'm not happy enough. Cause so many of them end up saying, like my man in Ohio State did, walk off mid-game and say, fuck you, fuck Ohio State mid-game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't make it to the field. You know what I'm saying? They end up at a JUCO or somewhere else. So to see them make it through the process, make it to the field, not make plays, super proud of that young man.
Yeah, man. And then what he said at the press conference, man, was like, it's more mature than his age really tells. He get up there and say, man, basically, I'm gonna let my film do the talking for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm a 5-star this, but my film gonna show y'all that.
Right. No, he's gonna go down as one of our greats. And next Sean Taylor, I've said it before. Whatever. You can't play with that physicality anymore. So it's going to be hard to ever recreate what we saw with Sean Taylor. But he's going to make so many plays, man. He's going to go down with the greats that play here.
Yeah, should have had 2 interceptions yesterday.
Because that's just who he is. It's not...
Yeah, he's going to be around the ball. Now, I got a tweet. Somebody hit me yesterday. They say, well, what's going to happen when Avante come back? How do you get all 3 of them on the field, meaning Avante, James, and Cam? I say, well, what you do is you leave James and Cam at safety and let Avante come up in that slot position because I think Avante's more aggressive.
In the slot?
Yeah, he's more aggressive. I mean,
What position is that?
would I say? I guess would you say slot striker or something like that?
Then one of them got to come off the field, right?
Who we got?
Who's there? Carter, Frierson?
I mean,
Huh?
Frierson maybe. I mean, no. I mean, I don't. Number 5, but
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just saying, like, okay, so say you want them all 3 on the field, and you need a tackler who could cover at the same time.
Right.
Devontae
Right.
is a hitter,
Yeah.
so that's how you can use him like that.
We'll see, man. I think you just put him out there, and at this point, it has to be some fighting for a position, people fighting for their lives to create some depth and create some competition. To up the level of how the team playing. It look like there's a couple players out there, they just out there. They just out there.
Chase Smith look like he just out there.
Chase Smith is out there. Man, Chase Smith runs. The way he runs so good out there. He's like smooth running.
How did he play yesterday?
He played good. He's around the ball.
I didn't really see him. Allen Hay was out there.
Hayes got man.
T
Everybody.
He said technique looked good. But we know Hayes is a student of the game.
Remember Hayes
Yeah.
like
Right.
tell you technique that we ain't know, like D. Lambert could tell you. So
Right. They say he a student of the game. Few things, man. On King. You know what? We'll get at y'all when we come back. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, man. We'll be right back. We'll get y'all this information.
Go take 3 more!